What's going on, YouTubers, gamers and fellow hobbyists? Welcome to this video response. This is a video response to Leon T66 video YouTube Why Even Bother, and I will put a link in the one of the corners. I can never remember which way around it is because my screen there is mirrored, so it's in one of the top corners. You'll see it anyway, and there'll also be a link in the video description below to that video. So Wargaming with Gary, another channel, did a video response to this, and at the end he asked for other people to give their video responses to it as well. He thought it'd be a good idea, and I agree with him. I think it is a good idea. Why do a channel? Why do I do a channel? I thought, yeah, it's pretty fun. I'll have a go at this. So I've just made a few notes in no particular order, but I'll try and get them as chronologically correct as I can. But I suppose it all started several years ago now. I enjoyed watching mini wargaming. Channel called Mini Wargaming. I mean, they're much more than just a YouTube channel. They've got their own website and server and host their own videos on there and so on. But I started watching them on YouTube, and when I started the hobby, I was encouraged to watch battle reports to learn. I think it was 6th edition. Yes, it was 6th edition Warhammer 40k back then, and I was told, watch the battle reports on YouTube and it will help you pick up the rules better. So I thought, yeah, I went away and I did that, and I quite liked what I saw, and that's how it started, really. I mean, it's a huge part of my life now, because it gives me a purpose. I'll explain more about that. So, as many of you, most of you know, I was diagnosed with having MS quite a while ago now. When that first happened, I kind of felt like my world fell apart. But once I kind of started getting my head around it, I knew that I had to find myself a hobby, I mean, pronto, if I was to pull through the depression cloud that was looming nearby. I thought, I've got to get myself a hobby. Focus on something. That was my way of dealing with it. I mean, I was told no, go to support groups and things like that. I thought, I don't want to do that. I want a hobby. Although that said, I used to say they wouldn't have suggested the same thing at a support group. Kind of, YouTube is kind of my support group. You guys, I talk to you, and that helps me. But having the channel and the hobby came hand in hand together. Watch YouTube, and that will help you with your hobby. Learn how to paint, learn how to build. I had no clue. So I started watching Mini Wargame, and I wanted to be like them. Well, at least in as much as I wanted to be having as much fun as they seemed to be having. So that's where it all started, really. And the hobby itself, I suppose, doing the hobby makes me feel normal. Normal. Whatever that is for me, I don't know. It definitely takes away the aches and pains I get with my condition. And sure, there's some days I can't do anything at all, but I've developed such a love for the painting aspect of the hobby. And I've discovered that my favourite types of video are the actual paint-along kind. So that's why I do paint-along videos primarily as well. So doing the channel, it gives me something to look forward to, at least every week. It also brings me closer to the most wonderful community of people. I can't even begin to describe how wonderful you guys are. And I've met some of you. And most of you I haven't, but I have met some of you. Although that said, I feel I know you quite well through YouTube, so that's good. And I just enjoy, catching up with guys, learning about what they're doing, seeing how your hobby life is going, and anything else really. So yeah. Most of all, though, I do this channel because it makes me happy. and so I will continue to do so as long as that is the case. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. That's why I do a YouTube channel. Please feel free to do your own video responses to Leon T66, his video there. It's at Wargaming with Gary's request. So Leon wasn't actually asking for video responses. It's Wargaming with Gary who suggested that we do this, and I think it's quite a good idea. And it's fun to find out things like why do you do your channel, and that obviously is liable to change over time. Primarily for me, my reason for doing my channel has stayed the same ever since I started. It's the same now as it was, but my reasons are the same now as they were back then, and it makes me happy, like I say, and that's the main thing. You do something because it makes you happy. When it's not making me happy anymore, or it's making me unhappy, that's when I'll stop. But until then, I'm going to continue to make videos because I enjoy doing it. Enough waffle from me. Over to you. Remember, all brushes lead to war. Bye for now.